So, hi guys. So, I welcome you all to my first YouTube video, and this is Surat Karthik from India, and I'm here to explain the concepts of red team and blue team. What is red team and what is blue team? The concept behind this and the activities that are done in red team and blue team, which is most commonly used in cybersecurity field. Before starting, I never said well, I'm a student who's pursuing undergraduate computer science engineering degree in India. So without wasting our time, let's get into our video. So yes, so here's the first first slide which explains red team and blue team. Red teams and blue teams work as attackers and defenders to improve an organization's security. So, as I said, these two lines precisely explain what they do. For example, attackers and defenders. These two words describe the meaning of red team and blue team. Coming to second para, both red teams and blue teams work toward improving an organization's security, but they do so differently. A red team plays the role of the attacker by trying to find vulnerabilities and break through cybersecurity defenses. A blue team defends against attacks and responds to incidents when they occur. As these words describe that a red team will attack with the permissions of with the organization's permission, and they will find those vulnerabilities and try to get those vulnerabilities, and they will try to mitigate those vulnerabilities to secure the organization. Likewise, the blue team will help in defending those attacks that are carried by the attackers in the way of thinking like an ethical hacker or a black hat hacker. They will try to defend the organization. Okay, so next shall we move to next slide. Benefits of a red team based blue team approach, which means what if we combine both this red team and blue team in the same organization? Definitely, both the team and blue team will be in organization. What are the benefits when they both work together? Finding vulnerabilities, strengthen network security, build experience in detecting and containing attacks, develop response plans and procedures, create healthy competition and cooperation, raise security awareness among other staff. So these are the benefits of a red team and blue team combined to each other, and they both approach in a way where organization security is in safe hands. So in previous two slides, I have explained what is red team and blue team, and a basic explanation how they work and what they do to secure the organization. Now I will explain the term red team and blue team separately, and how the work will carry by both the teams, and how we can be a member or a part of those red team or blue team. So let us see by in the sorry, let us see in the following slides. So first of all, as I said, what is red team? A group of people authorized and organized to emulate a potential attack or exploitation capabilities against an enterprise security posture. So the red team plays the part of the attacker or competitor with the intention of identifying vulnerabilities in a system. So what are the activities carried by red team? When you're part of a red team, you are you should think like a hacker in order to breach an organization's security. So anyway, this will be carried in front of them or with the permission of them. So what they will do in the team to find those vulnerabilities or to get those loopholes. So first of all, they will try to social engineer, then penetration testing. Penetration testing has a good scope. Those bug bounties and VD, Google VRP, everything comes under this penetration testing and intercepting communication, caught cloning, making recommendations to blue team for security improvements. So these are the activities that are carried by red team. So as we see what is red team and the activities in the previous slides, so let us see what are the skills required for the people who work in red team. So the offensive mindset of red team activities require its own set of skills. If you are interested in red team role, building these skills could set you up for success. Yes, definitely. If you know the software development, how to develop an application, how to build an application, then you will already be well versed in where are the bugs or where are the loopholes will occur, so that you can even uh, write a program to automate the attack. For example, if you have load those code for the application, if we write a script here, then the script will execute successfully. Then we can try to get the vulnerabilities, or we can try to indicate those. If you know how a software is built, then you can automatically you will have a skill how to destroy the software, which means you already know where does this loophole or bugs or vulnerabilities occur. So software development is one of the skill that our team can have. It's not a mandatory, it's an optional. An extra advantage to a team member. Then comes penetration testing. Penetration testing, as already the name suggests, a name portrays the meaning of testing. The people will look for vulnerabilities by scanning, we gathering information and scanning those application or software to get the loopholes or vulnerabilities in the software. Then social engineering, threat intelligence and reverse engineering. And yes, finally in this slide we have creativity. Finding ways to beat a blue team's defenses often requires creating new and innovative forms of attack. Really, you must own this skill of creativity where you should try to get try to think out of the box and you have to work on the attack. If you haven't have this creativity mind, then you will really succeed in this red thing because everybody is not the same. They will think differently. If you think precisely or if you change minor things and you have those creative mindset, then yes, well, you can really go for this red thing. Coming up next, red team job titles. What are the job titles we can have in red team? Vulnerability assessor or BAC or vulnerability assessment that are done. You have this role and security auditor. This one of the role. Then comes ethical hacker, the other role, and penetration tester. Everyone is same, but everyone has their own set of rules and regulations how to do, how to carry. But you should be strong in those basics to get into these job titles. If you choose one, then yes, you can say those numbers in dollars. Me sitting in India, it's such a huge amount for me. Definitely, it's really a good thing if I got the job. If I get a job in a remote job or anything in America for dollars, then yes, I will live away in my dream life if I get the jobs, get those jobs. Next, red team certifications. If you are looking for a job as a red teamer or in this offensive security, you can have some certifications like CH certified ethical hacker, LPT licensed penetration tester. These are the things that are carried by or given by those offensive security. We have OSCP offensive security certified professional, certified red team operation professional, then GPN GISC penetration tester, and we have some of those. I haven't listed below. You even have some other certifications like EJPT, EWPT, and TCM security penetration tester, practical penetration tester certification. So yes, if you have one or two certification in your hand, you can. Some not everyone certifications not doesn't matter. The skill matters, but some of the companies they see those certificates in your hand can be helpful in getting the job in those bigger companies. Mm, those who need your certifications. So you can prepare for skill first, then comes the certificate. If you have the skill, you can even get the certificates within a few number of days. So try to have both. So yes, I have explained activities, job roles, and on how the works are done in red team. Now getting into blue team, you can see the tagline, the image, offense by defense. As it suggests, it's the same. If the red team is playing offense, the blue team is playing defense to protect an organization's critical assets. They will try to defend those and they will try to mitigate those attacks and they will try to protect like a house having a compound wall, having an extra security, a watchman's like that. So next, blue team activity. What are the activities that are carried when you are a member in blue team? Digital footprint analysis, DNS audits, installing and configuring firewalls and endpoint security software, monitoring network activity using least privilege access. So these are the activities that are carried on when you have carried on when you are working as a professional in blue team. Coming up to next slide, blue team skills. The skills that are required for a person who are willing to work as a blue teamer. So first of all, risk assessment. Risk assessment. What is risk assessment? Risk assessment helps you identify key assets that are most at risk for exploitation. So you can prioritize your resources to protect them. You have to assess for the risk that can be more effective in analysis and have threat intelligence. You will want to know what are the threats that are out there so you can plan appropriate defenses. Blue teams have to stay a step ahead of attackers. As I already said, blue team should have the mindset like a black hat hacker who's going to attack their organization. Hardening techniques. Hardening techniques, you have to recognize the weakness of your organization's security, which is only helpful if you know the techniques from fixing them. Then monitoring and detection system like intrusion detection system and intrusion prevention system, SCIEM. So these are the things that you have to be skilled to be in a blue team. So next, what are the job titles and what are the jobs you can do if you are good at blue team? Cybersecurity analyst, incident responder, threat intelligence analyst, information security specialist, security engineer, security architect. See those numbers. OMG. If you are choose one of the field, you can survive or you can have those work smooth if you are skilled, particularly in group team. You don't need to attack, but you should know the attack, how it will happen, how we should prevent them, so that you can secure your organization. So these are the job titles or jobs. I have listed only a few. There are n number of job titles in the team and the team. Here are some few common, few famous job titles that are in the team. So next, what are the certifications that can be done for blue team? Certified Information System Security Professional (CISSP), Certified Information Security Systems Auditor (CISA), CompTIA Security Plus, GSEC, GCH, System Security Certificate Practitioner (SSCP), and CompTIA's Advanced Security Practitioner. So these are the certifications can be done to be which to be done or it can be advantage to your resume so that you can be a part of routine. So here we are coming to our end of this slide. So choosing a team, whether it's red, or it's blue, how to choose a team? In my point of view, both offensive and defensive security professionals are in demand. Yes, they are in demand, and jobs on both teams tend to pay well. As you see, the numbers I have already listed few of them. Choosing which side of the cybersecurity spectrum to work on comes down to interests and personality traits. If you are creative, outgoing, and prefer to try new things over keeping to a strict plan, Red team like roles could be a good fit for you. So I always said if you have those creative mindset, you can go blindly for a thing. If you are proactive and natural planner and feel more confident making decisions backed by data and industry standards, then blue team might be a better fit or tailor-made role for these kind. So these type of people who have uh, in blue team for blue team. So yes. So looking to the next slide, you can comment in this video that after seeing this video if this is useful you can after watching this video you can feel free to comment what are the mistakes I have done. And I have one question for you. If you are going or if you are entering into this cybersecurity field, which team will you play for? This is the question. This is my question for you people. If you are gonna choose red team, you can comment as red team. If you are gonna choose blue team, you can comment that I'm gonna interested in going to a blue team or I'm interested in red team or I'm interested in blue team, whatever. So yes, this is the question and and thank you for watching this video.